Hi Cancer, I hope you guys are fantastic. This is a little bit of a, I guess, a bonus read, I guess. A number of you did request that I do more transit tarot readings, so let's do some Mercury retrograde with Venus ingressing into Sagittarius, because to me that's just too positive to pass up. It just is. Okay, Cancer, let's just get it going. I'm going to pull some cards for what's happening in your 5th house with Mercury going retrograde there. And then we're going to pull some cards for this Venus egressing in Sagittarius in your 6th house. Really cool stuff. And then once we sweep that, we're going to get into 3 kinds of love spreads: single, coupled, and complicated. And you guys know who you are, right? All right, so let's get right into this 5th house energy. So I just want to give you the lay of the land, okay? Some bullets of what the 5th house energy is. So the 5th house is about your urge to distinguish yourself, right, as unique or special. It's the urge to expand and extend your territory of influence, like people within your realm. You're looking to expand yourself, expand the parameters of your life right now. This is about your artistic expression. Those things that we chase that make us feel alive, right? So this is about recreation and hobbies and romance, guys. And this is the thing. Mercury retrograde has the pause button on this, pushing us to look at these things, to reflect, to revisit, right? And we have to reckon something within this area, okay? It also has to do with our children and the physical extension of self, right? It's the joy we feel when we're being loved. Like, are you feeling loved the way you want to be loved? This has to do with the inner child in you. Are you playing enough? Are you playing doing things that you really, really like? This is about us looking at, what are our children like? What do we project onto them? So again, big pause button, and we're going to be looking at this stuff, but we're going to be looking at it with the help of Venus. But let's pull the energies first to get more specific messages about what's happening with this 5th house. And this has a natural association to Sun and Leo. Okay. All right. So, yeah, listen, this is definitely you sitting down and saying, okay, I realize I'm in a new cycle right now, right? Because pages is a new cycle, and I'm feeling different. You're going to be feeling different right now, Cancer. Tickles of something shifting in your life. You feel you're changing. Very definitively, you feel that you're changing. Now, the King of Swords is someone or something in your life that's going to be making a huge impression on your truth and how you see things. Now, for many of you, this can be you suddenly having one epiphany after another and you realizing your own truth, or this can be somebody external to you, a really good friend, a confidant. This could certainly be your partner. This could be a really good therapist. Someone, if it's not yourself, it's someone external to you. And I am just kind of feeling like it might be somebody or a situation external to you. Yes, a situation external to you that is making you kind of have all these truth bombs all of a sudden, very internally inside of yourself, but in a good way. This is all very good. Very, very good. This is a great Mercury retrograde, guys. Nothing to fear here. Then we have the 4 of Swords energy, and this is you thinking, because Cancer, you just don't know. This is the thing. With these placements, okay, in this Mercury retrograde, you feel like you just don't have all the answers because you just don't have all the answers. So many of you are, one way you're like, okay, I know I definitely don't want that. I think I might want that, but I don't know. And that thing I think is pretty good for now, but I'm really not sure if it's going to last the long haul with me. So it's definitely this space of, okay, I'm thinking about what I've been through. I'm feeling very appreciative, even of the things that maybe aren't so positive, but everything has lessons. And I see you definitely in a space of recognizing all of the lessons, Cancer, which is amazing. We have this 8 of Cups energy, which is like, I realize that there are certain elements in my life I really need to let go of. I really need to let go of. Now, because again, the 5th house is a lot. Think about everything I said. This has to do with how you've been doing romance up to now. Okay, this has to do with regarding sex, like your ability to attract it and to please other people. You know, this is you thinking about, how do I treat my intimate life? Do I have an intimate life? Do I want one? And if I have one, am I getting what I need? You know, am I giving what they need? Are all of these things on point? When I have time off, am I doing what I really want to do? Am I spending my life the way I really want to spend it? And I feel that a lot of you are going to be in the space of saying, you know what? I'm a little disillusioned by a lot of things in my life right now, and I think I'm ready to just go to a healthier place for myself. But I don't see you doing any of this in a flippant way. Really. I mean, this is entirely healthy, the progression of this. Because it's this recognition that you want this next chapter, and there's an honesty about it with this King of Swords energy. And I do feel like, yes, something external. So whether it be your relationship or just something that suddenly happens, something that happened even within your partnership, you're like, you know what, I'm not doing what I want to do. I got to stop being really, really honest with myself. I'm not doing what I really want to do. And that's great, because let's see how Venus is going to be doing you solid in this area. Okay, I did already shuffle these. Let's just cut them. Let's see what's coming up. And let's see how Venus is going to be helping you out here. Because again, now Venus is going to be coming in, right? So you have the retrograde in your 5th house, but Venus is going to be coming in that 6th house, which is associated with Mercury and Virgo. And this is where, you know, Venus is just going to be, let's take a look at the body-mind connection. Let's just take a really good hard look at ourselves here. So I love this. Venus is going to be coming in and saying, Cancer, fate is at play here, my friend. Depending on how you choose to perform your free will, I'm here to help you. I'm here to guide you, but I can't do the work for you. But I'm here to hold your hand. I'm here to hold you up. I want to support you while you take this leap of faith. This is all about, oh man, Cancer. Listen, you guys know I'm Cancer rising. If you don't know it, I just told you, okay? We are not going to be able to keep up any facade or any lie any longer in any area of our life, where it comes to what our real hardcore needs are, when it comes to romance, when it comes to sex, when it comes to connection, when it comes to what we really want to be doing on our path. Things are going to be so uncomfortable, but this is the thing. We like going back to things that make us feel comfortable, that make us feel good, that we know, that we're familiar with, because we're home and we like to sidestep and hide. Even the bravest of us, right? If we're really honest with ourselves, there is this element that we do return, because it's like returning to home a lot of times for us. But the thing is, Cancer, we're not going to be allowed to do that right now. If something is not serving our highest good. Now, this is not to say that if you're trying to work out a relationship that it's the wrong thing for you. Absolutely not. But this is about you returning to something for the wrong reason. You know what I mean? Are you returning for the money, for the roof over your head, for fill in the blank, everything but your soul, because your soul is going to be screaming the truth at you, this Temperance energy. Yes, this is like you getting real with, I need that and I need that combined in order to actually be on the path that I am meant to go on. That is the truth. That's what we're seeing here. And you're willing to work at it. You're willing to build. I love the Seven of Pentacles because it's about building in this next chapter. Seven of Pentacles is about recognizing what you need for this next chapter. Right? So this is emotional connection, mental connection, physical connection, intimacy, resources. These are very personal spaces, but Venus is going to be in there holding your hand while you look at all of this stuff in the most beautiful way. She's going to be pushing you and holding your hand to take that leap of faith, to work your free will to the best of your advantage, pushing you to be honest with yourself, holding your hand while you make that very clear decision to start this next chapter. This is beautiful. This is so positive, so positive, so positive. Really like it. Let's get into relationship stuff. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Relationships. We're going to start with our single friends, okay? Let's start with our single friends. Start with our single friends. Any messages for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, our single friends? Any messages as a result of this retrograde with Venus? Any messages? You know, you're getting honest with yourself. I mean, right? We just got, in the other deck, we got the Hierophant. Framing reality, justice. This is about fairness, laying it down. Two of Pentacles. You're not entirely sure? All right. Wow. You know what I like about this? You are feeling strong in your shell. In your skin, right? You just are. The Hierophant. This is your moral code, your moral compass. What you believe to be right. This is your ethos. This is like, I believe that this is the way to be. This is the way and this doesn't have to be in alignment with anybody but your own truth. Because you're getting dead ass honest with yourself. Cancer, beautiful, beautiful. We got the Justice card. This is where you are really recognizing any injustices that you've been dealing with in your life. You really are. Now, I do want to say, you got Venus supporting you, right? With the 6th house, right? That's beautiful. Because you know what happens there? That is where we identify any inequalities in our life. And we look at any relationships of inequality that we've been having, and we say, you know what? No, it's not happening. It's not happening. Now, I don't mind that you have the Two of Pentacles, because this is showing me, at least you know that you have choice. You know you have choice, Cancer. With the King of Cups, yes. Cancer singles. You are opening yourself up to such a beautiful, healthy relationship. And you know why? Because you have evolved into such a positive space. You really have. I don't mean to sound dramatic. I honestly don't. But I got to tell you, these two major arcanas next to each other, you are just getting so real with yourself. You really are. And there's this honesty and this willingness. What I love about the King of Cups energy is the King of Cups understands what's necessary as far as communication and relationships go. So I love that, because that's what you guys need. Cancer, you need somebody who knows how to communicate. You don't work well with somebody who does not communicate well. Oh, yes. All right, I'm totally getting that you're having this internal battle with yourself. You're just not sure where you're going. The Three of Wands is about the ability to see past this time space that you're in right now. It's the ability to see into the horizon, see where you're going to go. Because then what comes after the Three of Wands? The Four of Wands, which is all about celebration. And that's engagement. That's marriage. That's such a positive energy. And we're the Three of Wands. All right, I'm taking this step. I got to go. But man, are you scared with that Five of Wands energy? You're scared, and that's okay. You are a sensitive water sign who likes to be in your shell, under the covers, in your bed, at home, unless you feel like going out. And then you go out and have a good time. But for the most part, like your default is, I'm just going to climb inside here and spend a little time by myself. This is you arguing with, because you know you have to get out of this pattern. You have to stop doing what you've been doing, and you know that. You know that. You know that this is the truth. Oh my gosh, Venus is supporting you so healthy right now. You are going to be really embracing it, but in a very beautiful way. I love the Queens, because Queens are about autonomy. It's about understanding independence within a situation. So this is you getting to your truth, Cancer, and you living in it. And some of you, I feel like some of you might be afraid that your truth isn't going to jive with somebody else, because maybe it didn't with somebody in the past. But where you want to go and what you need, oh, come on. You're meeting somebody and you're going to end up in that 10 of Cups space. You are, because you're opening yourself up if you want to. And what I mean by that, what do I mean by that? The energy is supportive of this happening. If you don't take it on and engage, nothing's going to happen. Ever, in any area of your life that you're not working with the energy in. I mean, there's a natural progression to life. You can, you can receive the residuals of passing energies for sure. But if you don't embrace the energy that's available during times of change, especially now, this is changing. Our choices now are changing the trajectory of our life. In some aspects for the next 12 years, in some aspects the next 30 years. We'll get more into that in November. But you really need to make yourself available and open. And I know you guys are probably like really over people saying that, like, shut up, what does that even mean? Open, I'm open, I'm ready, what, right? You know when you're not really open, when you still have that like few toes either left in the past or just not willing to come out and show yourself, like that, All right, so that was for our Cancer friends who are single. Let's go to our Cancer friends who are coupled. Let's see what's happening during this time period. Okay. Nice. Getting the Fool a lot. What's going on with that? All right. So the Five of Cups energy just tells me that those of you who are coupled, as a result of this time period, you're feeling a little disillusioned, a little unsupported by somebody. So maybe you were trying to share with somebody these changes that you're going through, because Cancers, you guys are changing. All the cardinal signs are changing in the biggest way this year, right? With the Cancer Capricorn eclipse, and but we all know about that. Okay. But what I'm getting here, though, for those of you who are coupled, is you're looking at the 3 cups that are down in front of you. So you're looking at the things that have failed in the relationship thus far. But what I really like about this is that there are still 2 cups standing. So you don't see them right now, but you're going to realize that there is still so much beauty left in this relationship that you are in right now. The thing is, I feel like I'm not even getting that you guys are in a complicated space. I feel like you guys are together, but you're in a weird space right now. And that could mean anything from weird issues with money. Your communication is just either not what it normally is, or it's just not on point. Maybe one of you is working too much. You're just very busy with schoolwork, other, external activities. But there's a sense of disappointment within the union I'm getting. And you just kind of being in a space initially of focusing on that and not being able to see outside of that. But Cancer, this can be because of the other changes that you're going on with you internally as well. Like you may be, and just entertain this thought for a minute, displacing some of your confusion and some of your lack of clarity, your lack of feeling like you know enough information about where you're going onto the relationship. And you just want to be a little careful not to do that, guys, because then we do have the 9 of Cups energy. And I like the 9 of Cups energy, but we do need to be a little careful with this because we don't want our ego to get in the way. We don't want to be like 100% like, all right, I identified what I need, now do it, to your partner. You don't give me this, now you don't want to do that, but you want to just kind of calmly acknowledge like you're going in a really good space, right, with this 9 of Cups. This is really positive. You're building. You're moving in a good direction. Try not to let your ego get in the way of anything, though. Just try to keep that in check. And I love getting the Fool here for you, Cancer, because this is you saying, you know what? Normally I would let A, B, and C bother me in this relationship, but I am resolving to get to the bottom of what's really bothering me about this stupid issue in this relationship. And I really want to address it. And you're addressing it with such clarity and such heart, right? Such heart. Really, I mean, Venus is all over this. Venus is pushing you to take that chance and have an open heart and communicate. And don't be in your ego. Don't be in your ego. Put your ego on the shelf and try your very best to recognize the good that is still there. I feel like you are going to be doing that. I feel like those of you who are coupled, like for a long time, I feel like you're in just like a little bit of a difficult space, I guess, if we want to say. I'm just looking at the bottom of the deck. Energies is the Ace of Pentacles. I like that. The King of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the 4. Yeah, these are good energies. I don't go past 4, so I don't even... Yeah, I like this. This is about a new start. You know, what do you need? What do I need? And this is not a brand new, meaning this is a new cycle within every relationship, no matter how long you're together, whether it's, you know, 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 years, 20 years, 30, 40, 50, whatever. There's an ebb and flow to every relationship, right? And I feel like, Cancer, you and your partner are entering into a new phase, which is entirely positive. The Ace of Pentacles illuminates any even potentially negative minor arcana near it. So it's so positive. King of Cups. We have the Queen of Cups here. Now we have the King of Cups. Everybody's going to be on board. Everybody's going to be talking. Everybody's going to be talking about what's right, wrong, and in between. What you guys need to do, what you have to stop doing. I really like it. And you're going to have what you need. I like the 4 of Pentacles for you here. I'm not viewing this as the miserly card because sometimes it's read like this. The 4 of Pentacles is, you know what? You got what you need. You have what you need. You have what you need as far as resources. You have what you need as far as connection. You have what you need. Build it up from there. It's like, you know what? I love you. You love me. We're good. But we need to work on a couple of things. And you guys resolving to do it together. And that's what I get here for those of you who are coupled. So really good stuff. Really good stuff. I like it. I do like it. Now, let's go on to those Cancers who are in a complicated space. Complicated Cancers. Oh, I know a lot of you are in a complicated space. It's so stinky, right? Complicated, right? It's just like, come on now. Weird feeling with the cards today. Every now and then. I feel like I gotta cut again. Yeah, let's cut again. See what we got. Complicated. Yeah, you don't have all the answers. Complicated. Somebody's leaving things the way they were. A new start. A new start, and it's happening fast. Oof. Okay. All right. Now, complicated. Let me clarify what complicated means. It means you're not together right now. All right, but you're still within each other's energy field. This is not for you if somebody ghosted somebody like really nastily or... And I'm not saying that it wasn't done for a solid reason or not. I'm not judging. But this is like for those of you who tend to get into these cycles of breaking up, getting back together, breaking up, getting back together kind of thing. And maybe you're in like an off cycle, you know, but you're still very much in each other's energy field. This is typically not for somebody who broke up many, many months ago, even years ago, okay? I just want to give clarity to that because I don't want to, I really, for your sake, I don't want you to try to make messages fit that don't really apply to your situation, right? If you haven't been together for a year or whatever, you would be more the single spread, really, at this point, you know? But by all means, apply the messages how you see fit, because you may very well resonate with this. But the 7 of Cups energy is just about knowing, you know what's in 5 Cups, you're not sure about the other 2. And you're just not sure. And you're not there's something about the situation that you're not trusting. Something shady is happening, and you can't really even put your finger on it fully. You think you might know, but you're not really sure. Something's off. Something's off with this person. There's something that they're not being completely honest about. And then the 6 of Swords is about moving away from the situation into a healthier space. Now, this could just be that you are on an off cycle, right? In this on and off that I explained, and that you made the decision, or somebody decided to move away from the situation, at least temporarily. Because this is a minor arcana, so it certainly doesn't mean forever. And it could also just mean moving away from the cycle, because if you notice, this side of the water is quite rough and this is very smooth, and waters are emotions, right? But then we have this new start, Cancer. Ace of Cups, new start, quick. New start, quick. All right, I need more cards. You guys are going to be having a lot of arguments. I feel like you're going to be arguing about how you guys do connection or resources or money, and it's going to put you in a very, very pensive state. But you're going to have victory. We got the Six of Wands. Excuse me. Oh, you got to talk. You got to talk. My throat chakra. Excuse me. Yes. So you're going to have victory. There's going to be victory and respect here, but there are definitely going to be arguments. Five of Swords energy. Oh, there are words whipping around here. There are words. You know what? You need to have words. Complicated is the Five of Swords energy. What are you going to do? Can't do anything about that. Four of Pentacles is having what you need. This is another having what you need. Four of Swords is about really paying attention to the path that you guys have shared up till now and trying to figure out what the next stage should be. All right. Let's see. We have the Death card. So that cycle is over as you guys had it. And then we have the Knight of Cups. Oh, wow. Wow, yes. All right, bookending. We have the Death card. This is an ending and a beginning. End of a cycle, beginning of a new one. I like it. This is about regeneration. This is very much a Scorpio energy. You guys see that? Okay, so that's the Death card. It's bookending with the 3 a.m. I am so anxious, Nine of Swords energy. I have all this anxiety. Oh my God, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Right? But then look what's in the middle. What do I do? Because they want to get back with me and they like want to get married, get engaged, move in, have this very firm commitment. Cancer, you need to make a decision. Okay. Spirit, we need more messages here. Please let me know if Cancer is going to be dealing. Okay. Is Cancer going to be reconciling with this person who they're in a complicated space with? Is Cancer going to be reconciling with this person who they're going to be in the space with? I don't honor reversals for the yes, no. Oof. Ooh. Wow, those are three pretty profound cards because the Moon is about secrets, right? And it's what we do in private. The Devil energy is also kind of what we do in private. This is like our addictions and our negative energy and our low vibration self. Being addicted to negative energy. This could also be being addicted to alcohol, substance abuse, spending money, sex, you know, anything like that that's just like really not healthy. It's a very secretive vibe here, Cancer, and I don't feel like it's yours. I feel like this is the person that you're dealing with, and you being very intuitive with that some shady stuff is going on with them, and you're looking for the truth. You are looking for the truth to come out, and you're not going to take it any other way. Four of Cups, man, you're feeling very disillusioned. You don't feel like they are going to be honest with you. You just don't want to have to deal with this anymore. You have a very strict kind of checklist on what you're willing to, you know, accept and not accept. And you only want, you want them to come clean and handle things ethically moving forward in order for you to have a new start. If they can't do that, Cancer, you are not going to take them on. It's as clear as that. You're either going to do A, B, and C, and you are going to come clean and be honest and stop this stupid shit, right? Whatever it is. Poor communication, low vibe thinking, any sort of addiction, secretive nonsense. You're either going to be your true authentic self or there is the door. I am not dealing. Cancer, that's what's up with the complicated relationship. So the energy is supportive of you guys fixing this, but it depends on who you're dealing with. I mean, this is what I get here. Because the Ace of Pentacles is all about a new beginning. So you're willing and the energy is supporting it. But if this person can't stand in their integrity, Cancer, I see you saying take care and not even thinking about it, honestly, at this point. So I feel like you've been through it with this person and you are ready to end the cycle. You're either going to rebuild and do something better or you got to say goodbye. And that's what's going on here. Cancer, that is what I have for you. I hope this was helpful in some way. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.